Hi, I'm Harold from Pepe Cadillac, and this is the all-new 2021 Cadillac Escalade. As you can see here, this is a very significant change, especially with this premium luxury model. You get the new grille, of course, with the Cadillac emblem. It's definitely going to be a significant difference here. These beautiful headlamps here, and of course, Cadillac, they always sign their work like artists, so there's definitely Cadillac insignias in pretty much almost in every location that you can think of. I want you to also pay attention to this insignia right over here, right behind the 38-inch display that we have as our cluster. Coming over to the driver's side of the vehicle here. All right, so now that we're inside of the 2021 Cadillac Escalade, as you can see, this beautiful redesigned interior with a lot of key points. We have this 38-inch display here with wireless Apple CarPlay, as you can see here. Of course, it follows through with your instrument cluster, so you'll have your media, your speed in the middle, and you also have your rev counter here on the left. But one thing I do love is the different options that we can choose. So you can choose a map, and you can choose your augmented reality screen here, so you can actually see and drive with this screen, especially at nighttime, which is very cool. Now, of course, it does have the traditional heads-up display and adjustable with different modes as well. Now, the new home screen, it's redesigned, it's a little more sleek, and you do have a beautiful, as I mentioned, display here that's OLED and translates all those colors as they should be translated. Now, you have your fighter pilot switch style climate control center here. Nice big cup holders and lots of storage, USB-C, which is very, very important nowadays. And of course, it does have wireless charging with fast wireless charging. And that'll work very well with your iPhone or Android phone, and it'll give you a notification right up here. Now, of course, we have this electric precision shift shifter versus the column shift, and the new rotary dial that you can actually control the display here and go into different menus and view vehicle information as you go. And it does have jog function and the control dial here. Now, opening the center console, you do have a lot more room and another USB-C. So there's always going to be one USB-C port or two in the first row. There's going to be a set of them in the second row, and as well in the third row as well. You do have a power switch for the 110 outlet in the back. On Platinum models, if you guys remember the fridge that we used to have on the Platinum models, now we have a freezer, which is going to be very, very interesting to try out. So I can't wait to get that Platinum in. Now let's go into the back of the car. We're going to show you some new features, but right before we go to the back, we're gonna pretty much display this beautiful panoramic sunroof that we have been dying for on this Escalade. And you'll see how we didn't make any sacrifices to get this panoramic roof when we see the media in the back. So let's go into the back. All right, now that we're in the back of the 2021 Escalade ESV, as you can see, in the standard position here, you do have pretty much 2 inches of more legroom in the second row. You can give the third row some more legroom by simply sliding the seat forward, and you still have enough space. You know, I'm a pretty average height person, so sitting in the front seat here with enough space, and it does recline back as well, so you can get some extra room. But of course, that third row is the one that's very, very popular, so we'll go to the back and show you that in a little bit. But one of the display here, so you have your 2 HDMI ports, you also have 2 USB-C ports, and that 110 outlet back over here, as I mentioned. So if you had any console or gaming devices that you want to plug in, you can plug them in here and pretty much have all the entertainment that you would need on a long road trip. You can also, as you can see here, request the driver to take you to a address without him having to put it in himself. So let's go ahead and take a look at that third row and show you how spacious it is back here. So right now, of course, we have that seat in front here, and I have more than enough legroom back here, you know, to endure a long trip. And if I wanted to relax and be a little more comfortable, we can also do that as well. You can have access to get out of the third row by simply folding the seats down, and they also flip up as well, so you can easily exit the vehicle with ease and without having to worry about breaking your back or pulling a muscle. Now, one of the cool features about the new suspension on the Escalade, and that's one of the pretty much one of the key points as well on the big significant changes is that independent suspension. It also has air ride adjustability, so you can adjust it to squat down a little bit to give you ease of access when you're coming in and out of the vehicle. You can also increase it as well if there are those instances that you did have to drive over a big object on the road. So going to the back of the vehicle, let's go ahead and display how much trunk space we have this time. Now showing this beautiful new redesigned rear end of the Escalade, we still have the vertical LEDs here that signifies the Escalade's there for us. We have Cadillac emblem now to open the trunk, or you can simply kick to get the hands-free liftgate. We have a 19-speaker standard AKG speaker system on this model, and of course you do have the extra storage back here to put in any muddy boots or anything like that when you're camping. Now, one of the things I love about the Escalade, so not only you can control the rear seats from here, but you can also control them from the front as well, so you don't have to come to the back if you have someone that's going to be putting a lot of stuff in your trunk, and if you can't exit your vehicle for some reason, you can simply open the trunk in the front controls. You can also fold down these seats, which are all electric, even the second row as well, to give you more flexibility. And you do have an extra 110 outlet back here as well if you needed to plug in a compressor or a charger to charge any devices in the vehicle as well. So as you can see, we have more space now with the extra 3 inches. It does make more space in the trunk. It also gives us the space that we would need on a short wheelbase Escalade as well, which is pretty significant. So with that being said, put the seats right back up. The second row, you always have to bring it down manually, but that's okay. That's something we were always used to. And closing this new liftgate that we have here with the hidden windshield wiper and this beautiful new clear LED lamp for the third signal. Coming over to the door handles, they're no longer actual door handles. They're fixed door fixtures, and you have a button here to open the door as well. On the premium luxury and sport model, you'll get the illuminated LEDs here, and on the premium luxury, you'll have the Galvano finish versus the body colored door finishers there. So as you can see, Cadillac, they always sign their work, so you always have a Cadillac emblem to recognize what you're driving, so you have a simple, easy access key to get inside. Taking a look under the hood of the Escalade, we have the 6.2 liter V8, 420 horsepower, more horsepower than needed. Of course, you do have the option to get the diesel engine as well, but of course I personally prefer the V8. It has this beautiful front end here. You'll definitely know that there's an Escalade driving behind you. With that said, if you have any questions, concerns, you want to come and take a look at the vehicle or pre-order one as well, we can definitely come in and take care of that for you.